viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about Cardi B being hit with a lawsuit. Now, this goes back to 2018 when Cardi B was at the peak of her career. And not only was she at the peak of her career at that point in time, she was fighting people, beating up people, paying people to beat up people. So, you know that 2018 was a very, interesting year for Cardi B. No, what had happened was Cardi B allegedly assaulted a security guard, a female, at a medical office in Beverly Hills. This woman basically said that Cardi B left her with bruises and scratches because she was only doing her job. And Cardi B is basically petitioning to the court to leave certain details out of this lawsuit during the trial procedure. So basically, what she's asking the court is to leave her past behind, such as exotic dancer, any incident of, involving drugs to be banned from the discussion during the upcoming trial, which is set for May 12th. Now, everywhere Diddy is, Cardi B is bound to follow whatever is going on with Diddy. Do you guys remember? We used to talk about that so much, like, if Diddy Mansion gets raided, Cardi B will then put out a fake ass story about her getting raided by the, LAPD. TMZ reached out to, LAPD. LAPD was like, no, that incident did not happen. And then when she wasn't doing that, we could see her and Offset causing so much drama. If, let's say, for example, a lawsuit comes out on Monday against Sean Diddy Combs. Let's say we hear about the lawsuit, midday on Monday. By 6 p.m., Cardi B and Offset would be causing some kind of drama. And this is even why many people did not believe that anything regarding their divorce could even be factual, because it was just smoke screens and mirrors for many people. Now, this court date is set for, the trial is set to begin on May 12th, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how this basically plays out. But I do believe that this allegation is one that Cardi B might not be able to beat. You guys know that she has been really good at beating the lawsuits, but 2018 was that year when Cardi B was basically going off out of control and, just a hot mess. Let's put it at that. She was truly a hot mess. And if this incident took place at a medical office in Beverly Hills where a security guard is saying, and she's a female, her name is Imani Ellis. She's saying that Cardi B physically assaulted her there and left her with scratches on her face, bruises, and all of that jazz. She has to have some type of evidence proving that this had happened. Now, many people might be asking, why is she just coming out, to do this? We don't know what has been going on the past couple of years. We don't know if they were in mediation and the mediation failed, and as such, she's moving forward with the lawsuit. But this is given the sense that Cardi B will really have to pay on this one, because Cardi B lawyer is, allowing the jury to hear certain topics. And so her lawyer is not allowing the jury to hear certain topics because they believe that if Cardi B's past involvement in terms of drugs, beating up women, paying men to beat up women is brought into play, it could cause some unfair prejudice against her. So you know that already this case is not looking good in Cardi B's favor. And as such, I do believe that at the end of it all, she may put up a good fight, but at the end of it all, I don't think that she'll be able to face not paying out a lump sum to this individual, right? Now let's get into this report. Now they're saying Cardi B asked a judge to ban any talk of her past as an exotic dancer or any alleged incident involving drugs as part of an upcoming court trial. In Touch can exclusively report Cardi B 32, and a female security guard named Imani Ellis are in the middle of an ugly court war. The trial is scheduled to begin on May 12. Imani sued the entertainer in 2020 over an alleged incident at a medical office in Beverly Hills. Exactly as I suspected, something was going on there. I think they tried to mediate and it did not work. Now they're saying the alleged incident took place on February 24th, 2018. In her lawsuit, Imani claimed she walked up to Cardi B, which allegedly led to the rapper striking her in the face, head, and body. She claimed Cardi B used her long nails and sharp objects to cause an injury on her face. Imani claimed Cardi B also spit on her and used multiple profanities and racial slurs against Ellis, who is a African American. Now, I do believe this because you know, guys, that we've been hearing so many instances of Cardi B truly hating on darker skinned women, and it is too much at this point in time for anyone to ignore that these allegations are not factual. We've seen instances she pays men to beat up these darker skinned women. It's always an issue with her and darker skinned women. And while she could be picked on a lot of these, in a lot of these instances, I don't think that all the instances, you know, it's just people wanting to pick on her. I think she really do have a disdain for darker skinned women, seeing herself as being above them and being better than them, but then loves everything that dark-skinned woman is about. Strength, you know, the fashion, you know, how we talk and all of that. So it's really questionable to hear this coming out again about Cardi B. Like, it's so frequent at this point in time. It is really hard to ignore. Now they're saying the security guard claimed Cardi and her team called her bosses and used her celebrity status to get her fired from her job at the medical building. Imani's lawsuit demanded unspecified damages. Cardi B denied all allegations of wrongdoing or that she ever touched Imani. She said any actions on her part were done in self-defense. Now, that in itself is conflicting because you're saying you didn't do anything wrong, you didn't touch her, but any actions on your part is self-defense. What did you do to defend yourself? Was that self-defense, verbal self-defense, or physical self-defense? Because it's a bit contradictory right there. Definitely not clear on that. Now they're saying in their recent filing, Cardi B demanded that the court not allow certain topics from being discussed in front of the jury at the trial. So you know that she's being advised by her attorney. You know that this is not looking good for her. The mere fact that they're moving ahead to ensure that the odds that are against her basically gets tossed to the side. Whether the court tells the jury to do this or not, the jury is going to say, yeah, this girl is a problem. She has a past. She has a reputation. Those internal feelings are not something that people can easily dismiss like that, especially if during trial there are even hints and, you know, suggestions or any ounce of evidence that this could have happened. It's going to come into play naturally. Right? Now they're saying Cardi B said the jury should not hear about alleged altercations between her and third parties not associated with the case, any criminal charges or police reports filed against her, incidents in which she uttered obscenities either in her music or others or police investigation concerning her. In addition, Cardi B said that the jury should not hear about any alleged incidents involving her and drugs or drug use, her past as an exotic dancer, or any former association with the gang or gang members during her youth, or other media reports about her and other lawsuits filed against her by third parties. So they want to get the best chance possible of not settling with this girl. Now they're saying in 2018, Cardi B opened up to GQ that she was a member of the Blood gang as a kid, but advised young kids against doing the same. Cardi B said she believed Imani planned to prejudice the jury by bringing up the topics to divert attention from her frivolous claims. Okay, so it's really giving suspicious. It's really giving guilty. Now they're saying her lawyer said there is a serious danger that the jury will believe will believe her. So they're saying her lawyer said there's a serious danger that the jury will believe, based largely on hearsay evidence, that because Cardi B has been alleged to have acted in a certain manner at different time and place involving different people, she committed the act alleged by Imani, or that the jury will conclude that Cardi is a bad person and seek to improperly punish her on that basis. A judge has yet to rule. In her filing, Cardi B said the lawsuit is over an alleged 60 to 90 seconds encounter on a single occasion. She said she was pregnant at the time and had not publicly disclosed her pregnancy to the world. Her lawyer provided new details of the incident. Cardi B lawyer wrote, Cardi B was visiting her obstetrician office in a medical building where Imani was employed as a security guard in the hallway outside. So they're saying in the hallway outside Cardi B's obstetrician's office, Imani started filming Cardi B and speaking to someone on the phone about her. Cardi B asked her to put her phone away. Cardi B's pregnancy had not been made public yet. I believe that Cardi B actually hit this girl. I actually believe it. Now they're saying the attorney added the incident escalated into a verbal argument. Cardi B denies touching Imani, but Imani alleges that during the brief verbal altercation, Cardi B yelled at her, spit on her, and Imani was scratched by Cardi B's fingernail, which is strenuously disputed. The rapper pointed out Imani did not see a medical professional for the scratch until 4.5 years after the incident. Cardi B also claimed the scar on Imani's face is not visible. For her part, Imani claimed that the incident not only caused her physical injury, but said she also dealt with emotional and psychological damage. Wow. She's gonna have to pay. There's no good, I can't see her getting out of this, no matter how good her attorney is. I don't see her, getting out of this, unfortunately. So I think she's gonna have to pay up on this one. That's what I think. But I want to hear from you guys. What's your take? Because I definitely think that something happened. I can literally see Cardi B putting her fingers in that girl's face like, bitch, if you don't put that phone away, I told you not to video me, and with the pregnancy hormones, it is very much possible. But let's see how this turns out, because I do believe that Cardi B did something to that girl. Maybe she's exaggerating things a bit, but again, I definitely believe that it did in fact happen. But I want to hear from you guys. Leave your comments below. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.